so I want to jump into one that's it's been the last couple of days like circulating all through the internet. So you guys seen The Blind Side?
Yup.
Okay.
I love that shit.
Sandra Bullock, absolute classic banger movie.
Piece
I mean, I think, dude, that's Sandra Bullock's a snack.
Is she a piece?
Bro.
Yeah, she's a snack for Sandra Bullock's like what in her like
90s.
what 50s now? 50s now? Okay, anyway, getting back to
My bad. I'm like, was she
Sandra Bullock, Blind Side, based on the story of Michael Oher. Michael Oher has been all over the news the last couple of days. He is going after the family.
The adopting family.
The adopting, well, he thought he was adopted.
Well, he didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't. They said it.
That story is so crazy, bro.
I know.
So basically, filing lawsuits, correct? Mm-hmm. Filing some lawsuits on the family. Apparently, there was somewhere in the range of $300 million some dollars that the family has profited off of that movie.
Well, off of using his name and likeness.
Using his name, using his story. I'm going to be honest. I'll say my comments first. I think it's super, super interesting that this is now all kind of popping into his head. And I have a few thoughts, and I'm just going to share them real quick. So I looked into it. So Michael Oher got drafted in 2009. Okay. Played in the NFL from 2009 to 2013. Dude played every single game he was in. Actually won a Super Bowl with the Ravens. He's been out of the NFL now since, I believe, 2016. So 3 years later, he retired, which I'm kind of surprised.
That's weird.
He was in the NFL for 7 years, which, I mean, I guess average time in the NFL is probably 4 to 6. But anyway, obviously did very well, won a Super Bowl, retired in 2016. Now we're looking at 7 years after he's retired. 14 years after I think this movie has came out or something. Now all of a sudden these light bulbs are going on and saying that he he was not adopted. It was kind of like a Britney Spears situation. What is it? How do you say it?
It's a
conservatorship.
Conservatorship.
So really interesting. I don't know. To me, it's a little bit of a red flag that now all these questions are coming up on what was done, the money that was profited. I have a few more things I'd like to say, but I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are first.
Well, so just right out of the gate, I hear your point on it, but if he's at all what that movie made him he's pretty simple. You know what I mean? So maybe that was never even a thing until later on when he maybe gets a little bit older, a little bit smarter, and he realized how fucked he got out of the whole situation. Yeah. But why lie now? What does he gain out of it now? You know what I mean? And especially if these people were at all good to him, why would he do that to them?
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I believe it. It's just kind of unfortunate because that movie was man, there's good people out there, and then you just see nah.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you for watching. Make sure to
Make sure you subscribe
and hit those notification bells.
Now back to the video.
Yeah, dude. Well, so it to backtrack a little bit, they adopted him a few months before he turned 18. Right? The document that he signed was for a conservatorship, not adoption papers.
Yeah.
So off the rip, it was sus, right? That was very sneaky shit, right?
Yeah.
Now you made a good point about the movie, right? In the movie they make him look real simple, kind of shy, whatever. I wonder if they do that to play up the movie, and I hope that's what it is. But if it's not, and he really, you don't think so?
The only reason why I don't think so is because it almost makes sense. If someone was making a movie about me and they had me in there I like applesauce, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck is this shit? That's not even like me.
Yeah.
Maybe it's more accurate than we think. That's all I'm saying.
See, if it is, that makes it even worse, though, bro, because you're taking advantage of this kid.
But that's
but here's the thing: they make a movie. I'm surprised he didn't do it when the movie came out, or at least a year after.
Dude. That's what's so strange to me.
But I think they've made maybe more and more money now.
Right. And
if you're gonna sue, you wait until they're at crazy money to get the most out of it on paper.
Okay.
At least that's how I understand why businesses sue others. People sue businesses, whatever, because they let the amount of time lapse that more money has been made and they get a bigger payday.
What does it matter if he would have sued and now he's just getting a portion of the money that it's generating? Why wait until it builds up when you can sue when the problem's noticed and then capture the fucking remaining revenue?
I don't know. Maybe he is really simple and he didn't really understand the fact that, like, where is all my M's?
Yeah.
And realizing that it's technically under their names.
I got a juicy question for you guys.
Yeah.
Would Michael Oher be where he's at today? Would he have went to the NFL without the help of that family, though?
Yeah, that I don't know.
See?
You know what I mean? There is those aspects.
And that's where it gets kind of interesting. I haven't watched the movie
if the movie at all is accurate at all.
So
right?
and that's where this gets messy. It's like,
that's what we're basing it off
what was his life really like? What was the situation really like versus what that movie was?
Right.
You would think, and we probably would have heard about this a while ago if it wasn't, but anyone who has a movie based on their life, they're not stupid. They're working close with that guy and being like, hey, you need to tell us all the details, what the situation was. Yes, any kind of movie like that, like they throw in some fillers, they throw in some fluff, whatever. But if this was actually so far off of what his life really was.
If he was all about football from the get-go.
If that's the case, the movie doesn't do well. That's why I don't think you have to play it out. I think I don't know, man. Like I wish I could.
Yeah, but how much
I
do you
want to
think
watch interviews of this guy to see if
he's
he's sharp. I want to see if he's really like.
Yeah. But it's like, and I think people could argue too. It's like, well, hey, Michael Oher was the individual who went to the league, put in the hard work, made all his money in the NFL, whatever it is. But you look at it as like, okay, hey, like. That family was helping him with school. That family was making sure that he was,
a tutor.
The movie, right?
Staying in line, whatever. So it's like, I don't know, once again, what his life was versus that movie, but there's a portion of it, and this is as shitty as it sounds, they deserve part of the money just because,
If it's true, absolutely. I agree. But,
really?
Yeah. But so here's my point, though. If that
he wouldn't have been there without him.
Well, but listen, but here's my point. If that is true, right? What big piece of shit would Michael Oher have to be in order to attack this family now?
Yeah.
That's where it's like I believe Michael Oher because I can't believe that he would be like, man, these people gave me all this and they were so, influential in my life and positive. Fuck them. I want my money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because they tried to fuck him before he even did anything. That's the part.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I believe Michael Oher in this circumstance because he would have to be a huge piece of shit to attack these people for money who changed his life.
Yeah, I don't personally think, number one, to answer your question, no way in fuck that he makes it to the league without them. Because if we're watching the movie, right?
According to the movie.
That's what I'm saying, bro. But okay, let's just go based on the movie. That's
all we have.
That's the only frame of reference we have. Mom's at practice.
Yeah.
Mom's making the coaches pay attention to him. Yeah. Mom's making sure that he takes all his snaps.
Right.
They get a tutor.
Yep.
I forget what school he went to, but it was like he only got accepted there because she went, the dad went. Yeah. Whatever. I mean, is that not true?
Well, yeah. But so here's kind of why I keep laughing because I'm thinking of there was a skit on the Chappelle show back in the day, if you guys remember it, where Chappelle was making fun of the Antoine Fisher movie. I don't know if you guys remember that movie.
Love that movie.
Okay, yeah, it was a great movie. But so Antoine Fisher, it was about written and directed by Antoine Fisher, right? And so Chappelle made a joke like you can write your own fucking movie, and so he does a skit where he writes his own movie, and as soon as he comes out as a baby, he has like a 12-inch dick, like just like because you get to embellish and say whatever you want. So to that movie's point, if these parents were writing it right, they can make themselves look like I was at every practice. I was getting, you know what I mean?
What I think is fucking sad, bro, is that like it had to go to a lawsuit, and that just shows like the decency of like humans. Like if you guys are my fucking mom and dad and you obviously helped me on my come up and you guys helped me get into the league, I made fucking all sorts of money. Like I would look back at you as me just as being the person that I am and be like, hey, I owe you motherfuckers a lot.
Yeah.
Like
we all made it together.
Like they did, like this was a team.
But they didn't really help you. They helped you shitty. Like by making planting the seed like I'm gonna be rich when you're done with this shit.
Yeah. But
that's not what a parent does, bro.
We're just going off the movie because that's what like we all like. That's the only thing we know. Yeah, right. We don't really know like how like maybe this family was doing some fucked up shit. Maybe they did all do all this on purpose. I got another fucking crazy idea to throw out.
That's a good question.
Okay. So drafted 2009, Super Bowl 2013, out of the league in 2016. Okay, that's 9 years ago.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but he wasn't. I mean, he was a big athlete, obviously in the NFL, but he wasn't making mills on mills on mills. I think
He was, though.
Look that up. Yeah.
He was making mills.
His contract was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me
So
double
maybe
check.
he was.
Let me double check.
Regardless of how much money that he was making, what if he's doing all this right now because he's out of money, and now money's an issue? Nine years later, 10 plus years after the movie comes out, maybe, you know, I think in 2016, he like came out with a book. He came out with some foundation. Fresh out of the NFL, he was doing all sorts of shit. I have no clue what Michael Oher does.
2009 NFL draft by the Baltimore Ravens. He signed a 5-year for $13.8 million.
Okay. What's he worth today? Type that in real quick. Michael Oher net
13's
worth.
like average for NFL.
Yeah.
Like that's actually low average for.
Yeah, but I mean,
because it's like
that's mills.
It's a lot.
First,
it's a lot.
First round starts like high 20
16
mil.
mil today.
He's worth 16 mil. Okay, so actually, yeah, that changed my perspective because he obviously has bread. He's obviously doing well. I think he has a book out. He has a foundation out there.
Yeah.
If he's got money, I don't know.
But
I guess
even-
like me personally, like it's like at that point in my life, like you see that he's now married, he's got kids, whatever. Like why
Give
is
me my bread.
Yeah, but none of that matters to me because let's say even if he was broke, if this family was at all as good as that movie made him look, he's not broke because they have money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like that's why I'm saying I believe if he's saying these people fucked me over, I believe him because I truly do believe he had to be at least simple enough to allow them to make a movie where he looks fucking simple as shit and be cool with that. You know what I mean? So it's like.
And
I
think like the movie, I don't think he ran out of money.
No, like Michael Oher, fucking respect.
You don't think he'd run out of money?
If he's as simple as that and kind of just really humble and like, you know, as they portray him in the movie, I don't think he just completely switches and like
I believe that,
but like I can see you running out of money even if you're simple though.
I believe him. I'm just very surprised that this is now coming to life so many years later. Right. And I guess where I am more interested now is like, what is this family really like? I was trying to play like devil's advocate. I was like thinking like, okay, maybe this guy's out of money. Maybe he's like, damn, like, you know, looking back at deals in the past, I could have made more money off this. But that's obviously not the case. It sounds like he's being very successful.
If they were good to him, why would he fucking bitch at him? You know, and if they were good to him now, why?
Because they tried to fuck him.
Yeah. But
exactly.
But I guess like it could have been too. He thought that they were good to him. He thought everything was good. They made the movie. They made all this money. He got his fucking cut, whatever. And if it is true, and that's the other thing I have a hard time believing, it says that he just found out. How do you just find out?
Simple.
How do you just find out about adopted, conservatorship? I mean, who, like, et cetera? Like, I don't know. Like that's some stuff like as you get in like your 20s, you start like figuring out life. Like,
no, because
I don't know.
Because when you trust I'm assuming I don't fucking know anything about adoption, but I'm assuming when you trust a family that shows you love, gives you a life that you never had, and they're like, sign this paper and now we will be together for the rest of our lives. Like, I don't think you like. Let me see that contract. Let me see what the fuck I signed.
You think the family is that dumb though?
Dumb? How?
No, I think they're really smart by doing shit like that.
Well, obviously they were smart in that situation, but does the family think this wouldn't have came back someday and hit him?
Well, but that's what I'm saying. There's levels to like malicious intent, right? So were they just like, oh, we're gonna fuck this kid over, or were they just like, you know, let's make sure that we set up our ducks in a row because they were smart, right? Just looking at that house in that movie, you know what I mean? Bro. They knew what they were doing from a business standpoint, and they were like, if we're helping him out, let's make sure that we're taken care of.
I guess I don't. Yeah,
you know
I don't know enough about the difference between adoption, conservatorship, etc. Like that's just.
I believe in
my head, but like I just. To me, like looking at the whole thing, it's very, very odd. It's like this many years later, but you could be right.
Shout out to Michael Oher. We want to get you on the show to just do a quick interview.
Michael Oher, let's get you on the podcast, baby.
Yo, you how do you feel about conservatorships?
How do I feel about them?
Yeah. I think they're an amazing idea.
I don't know much about them. If you want to go into it,
it's so it's basically.
All I know is the Britney Spears one was fucked.
I think that's a perfect example of why it's a good idea. Celine Dion was in one. And I know that because I know someone who's really
But
close.
so
to
what
her.
is
You
it?
haven't,
What is a conservatorship?
you haven't watched that Britney documentary on Netflix, have you?
No.
Okay, yeah.
But that was put in place. So basically, what it is that like, you know, as the minor has to sign, they're like, hey, the parents will will watch over your finances until they think it's appropriate for you to like fully take ownership, and then the person who is like your guardian, I guess, that's in your conservator says it's okay. They sign everything to you. They give it to you, but they make sure you don't fucking spend money on stupid shit. You don't fucking drown. You don't like drown financially or just get fucked.
It's weird because it requires me personally to sign over my you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So who's smart enough, who's dumb enough to not be good with their own money, but smart enough to be like, I'm not good, but you are here.
I mean, it's not that much different than when you have like a financial advisor, right? Where you're like, yo, you have access to my money, and then I go through yours. If I want to do anything, I go to.
You're missing what I'm saying. I'm talking about the consciousness to be like.
I understand that. I'm saying the example of like a conservatorship and then having a financial what is the fucking word I'm trying?
A financial advisor?
Yeah.
But once again, it's still different because a financial advisor has to fucking swear an oath that he's going to act in a fiduciary capacity, promising to take care of your money and have your best interest at heart.
Yeah.
Whereas this conservator is just Bob down the street that I'm signing for some reason to take care of my money for me.
Well, in Britney's case, it was her dad, right?
Well,
and this one, it was
that was
his
like
dad. I mean, what
there's
other
a time.
It was Bob down the street who fucking took me in his car for Oher.
Yeah. But in Oher's mind, it was his dad.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. The person who can't take the person who can't take care of their own money, I would have to argue doesn't have the fucking mental aptitude to be like, that guy is going to take care of me in my best interest. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, maybe not in Michael's thing, but I don't know how old Britney was when she did, but it was when.
But there was. I don't know. I think I think
it's different, bro. Because you look at your parents and figure like they're never gonna fuck you.
Britney was going through a time where she was fucking mentally unstable. She was fucking doing all
going through it now.
Like, dude, she's a fucking continued roller coaster. But she was going through a point in time where she was like obviously mentally unstable, doing all sorts of crazy acts. So like, there's obviously levels and there's reasons why these types of things come into play. And I see Michael's situation to an extent. He was obviously not brought up on money, around money. He obviously, went to the league. All of a sudden, all this money in his life. Like, I could see reasons for having that in place, but it comes to a point where, like, how long was this conservatorship in place?
Right.
And like, why was it continued to be in place? Like,
right.
Like me personally, I mean, 18, you're 18. Like, you're a fucking adult. Like, take care of yourself,
but
whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
But if there's obviously certain things, like, and there's certain, whether it's, mental or, drug abuse, like certain situations where you look at someone who has money that's going to act, reckless, crazy, blow the money, whatever. Like, I feel there's a time and place for those type of things. But I'm confused on why that was even if that was put in place, if that was the decision that family made, how long was it in place?
Right. And that's what I see the problem as, that he, as a fucking child, can sign over this right for the rest of his fucking life. Like,
yeah, like something.
Because you're not thinking that your parents are going to fucking screw you over.
But that's what I'm saying. Because he's not thinking that his parents are going to screw him over.
It's a shitty thing to do to get him to do.
100%. But that's what I'm saying. I see a flaw in the paperwork. I see a flaw in the fact that someone who doesn't have the capacity to take care of their own money can give away that power for someone else. That doesn't make sense.
I guess now we got to wait to see what the family's response is. Michael obviously filed his lawsuit. And now we got to see what the family's going to come back with.
They're going to be on a yacht getting filmed. Like, let me tell you, son.
This is about to turn into this is going to turn into a whole like Netflix documentary. Watch.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully it's an audio one.
Surviving R. Kelly, bro.
Yep.
Anyways, boys. I believe in conservatorships. Fuck it.
Yeah, I believe. Hey, Britney, if you still want someone to take care of your money, I got you, babe.
Yo, is she pregnant?
It wasn't me, but they got me
bro,
on the camera.
Bro, Britney Spears is comical as fuck.
Yeah, bro.
Like, she is hilarious.
She's fucking going through episodes mentally. She's like, she's funny as fuck.
Bro, she is hilarious. Like, hey, if you're having a shitty day, just literally go to Britney
go
Spears
to her
Instagram,
Insta, bro.
and just fucking start scrolling through the
Yo,
fucking
do you hear her
videos.
voice? Her voice is crazy.
Like, she's dancing and like.
You
know,
seen the
like,
one where she has the boob sweat? Like, what are you doing, ho?
Dude.
She has a video up on her Instagram where she's just got hella titty sweat, this coming through her shirt. Yeah. And for some reason, she posted that shit.
and I don't know what it is. Like, I mean, so like style obviously comes and goes, but there's like, I would say high-rise jeans in women are more common today than like very, very low-rise jeans. And bro, she's just like stuck in this like low-rise like jean area and like jean shorts. I don't know if you see, but bro, she wears her jeans and her jean shorts like literally right above her pussy. Like that thing is just gonna like her fucking clit is gonna like just fucking pop out or something. like bro, check it out. She's wearing some wild ass fucking clothes. Sometimes she's even.
And why does she always look like her mascara's been on for the last 3 days?
It looks like she just gave
bro.
the craziest head and started crying.
Just
and her
sloppy,
gagging and
bro,
shit.
Yeah, sloppy fucking toppy, mascara fucking running down her face.
Yeah, bro.
She's like, looks like she just got fucking ran through.
Bro, she's like, no, let me go on TikTok real quick.
Yeah, bro,
I know, for real.
It's like she's like on vacation, got the brains fucked out of her all night, and she's like waking up to like go get breakfast or fucking order some fucking room service, and she's like, fuck it, let's just film a TikTok.
Dude. See, but that's even crazy too, because like her voice, she's talking, she's a little girl, right? So it's like in her mind, she probably acts like little. So imagine being her guy, be like, yo, give me some pussy.
Honestly
like,
though, man, I don't blame any of these people that were like had all this fame at a young age for being fucked up, because dude, like there is not many of them, bro, that fucking were huge child stars that make it out number one alive, or number two not got some like serious like mental shit going on.
You know that chick?
It's sad, bro.
You know that chick from
Hollywood fucking swallows people.
The chick from That's So Raven? Raven, I think is her name.
Yeah,
she's lesbian now. You know that?
Let's be honest.
Yeah, bro. She's on the show The View or The Talk.
Scissor
or
Gang.
Oh my god, is she really?
Yeah. Gay as fuck.
That's
gay as fuck. Kissing and scissoring.
Well, I always think of fucking Amanda Bynes, bro. What a train wreck she looks like.
Who's that?
That's the chick from All That.
Yo, Amanda Bynes.
I remember that show. What's she doing now?
Bro.
She a train wreck, homie.
She gets high as fuck and then calls the cops on herself.
No.
She gets high as fuck and runs around.
Tats,
bro,
bro.
Amanda Bynes got a heart tattoo on her face, and it's not even like a straight heart. It's like this like weird, like fucked up looking heart. Bro,
so this chick, this was the before.
I remember her. Yeah. Baddie.
Oh, bro.
Bro, she's
this
on
is
fucking
her now.
Bro, she's on fucking Jupiter.
No.
Yo, white girls going crazy. Amanda Bynes.
Yo,
crazy, bro.
Yep. Bro, I'm telling you. And apparently she likes some hood ass dudes, bro. Like she likes getting beat type shit.
Yo, just treat her like dirt.
Just spit
She
on
loves
her.
that shit.
Spit on her, bro.
Fucking dog.
Bro, look at her in this one, dude.
Bro, it's
I'm
crazy.
telling you, she's rough.
It's crazy.
She's rough, bro. It's hard. It's hard out here.
What's the other guy, Orlando Bloom? Where he's like, oh yeah, bro.
There's only.
He was talking about Raven?
Bro, I'm telling you, it's like 2 out of 10 make it out. They either like, unfortunately, rest in peace, fucking like overdose or something, or they're just like they end up disappearing out of the Hollywood scene.
If they had a conservatorship, that shit would never happen,
mental shit going on.
So stupid.
Oh shit.
Anyways,
all right,
boys. Anything else?
I think we're good.
That's it, bro.
Cool.
Yep.
Hey, we appreciate you. We'll see you in the next one.
Peace.
Hey, if you guys like that last clip, make sure you guys go to our channel. We got tons more. Fuck! Listen up, guys. If you like that clip, make sure to go check out our page for all our other clips, posted daily and full videos. You like that shit?